A lot of that in merchandise sales. Author of the national bestseller, Liberalism or How to Turn Good Men into Whiners, Weenies, and Wimps. He's former NFL player Burgess Owens. Good to see you, Burgess.
Same here, Rashid.
Now, you say this is not a black or white problem, but it's an elitist problem. Can you explain?
We have the history of our race, my race, is that we've been very, very successful when we were focused on free enterprise and education. And within that segregated community I grew up in, we had a lot of success. The last 60 years, we've had a black community that's really focused on, have been committed to the Democratic Party. That same Democratic Party, some of the black politicians have voted every single time for anti-black policies. So we need to call them out as who they are. I call them royalty black class. They're elitists. They thrive and they grow and they get their power on the misery of the black race. All you have to do is look at every single community that urban blacks are living in, and you see misery, and that's because of the black Democrats that are running it.
We have Sheila Jackson Lee now taking the knee in Congress. What are your thoughts about that?
No, you know, one thing the Democrats do, they're good at this. They complain, they divide, and they're ready to call anybody a racist who doesn't believe in what they believe in. They're very, again,
they're calling the president racist. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, no, of course, no, I don't. And, the Democratic Party has always been the party of slavery, segregation, secession, and socialism. Socialists are not the American way. We build our country on Judeo-Christian values, which we see each other from inside out. And at the end of the day, we just want to win. So if they really do care, then we need to look at the policies that are right now hurting the black community.
Yeah, you say the liberal ideology is destroying the black family. Can you explain that?
Well, we need to kind of put it in context. At the end of the World War II, the black community was leading the country in terms of the growth of the middle class, leading the country in terms of commitment of men to marriage, and men committed to higher education and entrepreneurship. With the very bottom of all that, we have things like these black politicians who are against education of our poor kids, keeping them segregated in these bad schools. The same ones are for the Davis-Bacon Act, which keeps these kids from getting jobs, and entrepreneurs are doing things with the federal funds. Minimum wage, the first thing the minimum wage hurts, and the higher it goes, the best it benefits unions, the worse it does for those non-skilled workers like the black teen males. That 83% of black teen males now are unemployed. No one's talking about it. These folks because
it's killing jobs. That's your point.
It's killing jobs. Well, in fact, at the end of the day, it's killing the hopes and dreams.